Hello, guys. Welcome to this episode. It's your go to code guy Wisdom. And in this episode, we are going to be talking about the exponentiation and the integer division under Python programming language and under math operators as a subtopic. Okay. Remember, this is PyDot3. PyDot3 is a mobile application that helps us to code in Python programming language. So we started the subtopic math operators, and we've seen the addition, we've seen the subtraction, we've seen multiplication, and we've seen the division. Okay, although we've not seen the integer division. Okay, which is something we'll address today, and then we've not seen the exponentiation. So let us start with the exponentiation. So exponentiation simply helps us to, it means raising to the power of another number. Okay, that's what it simply means. So let's say if you wanted to write a program that has to do with, that carries out task that has to do with raising to the power of, okay, a mathematical program. So let's say 5, right? Use double asterisk in this case. 5, that is say 5 raised to the power of 2, right? This is usually supposed to give us 25, right? So when we run this to see if Python is correct, run this by hitting on our yellow play button. When we do this, you see it outputs 25. So what we know from our schooling, what we know as raising to the power of, is what the double asterisk stands for. It is also known as exponentiation. Let's do one more before we do the integer division. Say 5 raised to the power of 3. And then, like I usually say, you have to do this with your own calculator to see by. I'm very confident in Python programming language. Since it works as a native calculator, this should work. A 5 raised to the power of 3, when we run this, it outputs 125, which should be correct. Okay, so we've been able to see exponentiation. Let's see the integer division and see what it does. You remember in the last episode I did something like 10, right, divided by 5, and it's returned, no, was it 10 divided by 5 or something that had that returned 5.0. Okay, so, and I was trying to explain that this is how Python naturally works until you have to actually be specific and tell it not to work like this. So it will always output as a decimal. Okay, so what if we didn't want that? We just wanted an integer division to just return an integer for us without the decimal. Okay, so how we do that is by using double forward slashes. Okay, when we do this now and we run this by hitting the yellow play button here, when we do this, you see it just returns 2 instead of the 2.0. So we'll do something again, right? You see, um let's say 20, right? Return an integer. Return an integer for us. We can make this neat by separating them. So we expect an integer output, just an integer output. So when we run this by hitting on our yellow play button here, so you see it returns 10. So that's it, guys. We've been able to treat exponentiation and integer division in this episode. I think we still have one or two math operator to treat, okay, before we proceed. But I don't think I've missed out anything, guys. But if I have, I'll be in the comment section or the description. So bye for now, guys.